Welcome back, everyone. I hope everyone is having a great week here at TVCC. Thank you for joining us here in the Cardinal Broadcasting Network studio. I'm Jennifer Hannigan, Public Information Officer here at Trinity Valley Community College. You're watching Valley News, where we bring you news and information about the latest happenings around the Valley. April is here, and around TVCC, the beginning of April means one thing: Cardinal Cheerleading Nationals. The team will compete this weekend in Daytona, Florida in the National Cheerleaders Association Nationals competition. The first round of competition is this Thursday night, and then top teams in each category will advance to finals on Friday. The TVCC team has been named the best junior college cheer team in the nation by the National Cheerleaders Association 9 times, with the last title coming in 2008. So if you see the cheer team around campus or Coach Chris Franklin, be sure to wish them luck. The cheerleaders are such a big part of things around here and are always cheering everyone on. So this is the chance to encourage them as they try to capture the college's 10th national title. I want to mention a couple of other events coming up. The Cardettes will have their spring show titled A Tale to be Told, April 19th, 20th, and 21st. We are planning to bring Cardette Director Darla Mansfield into the studio next week on Valley News to give us all the details on that event. So mark your calendars and tune in next week for more information on the spring show production. Also, the TVCC Science Club is planning to host an Earth Day Festival on April 19th. The club will be bringing some groups on campus, such as Keep Athens Beautiful and the East Texas Arboretum, to help us learn how we can take care of our planet. Also, as part of the event, the club will be hosting an egg catapult tossing competition. Teams from the college and area high schools are currently working on designing catapults for that event. For more information on the Earth Day Fair, check out the news portion of our website or contact science professors Jan Jennings or Michael Felty. Just as a reminder, online registration is now open for summer, so if you need to take a class, visit the main portion of our website and follow the links. If you think you need to drop a class that you are currently taking, the deadline for that is coming up April 12th. All right, on to our main feature for today. This week at the Valley, the nursing program will be hosting the annual health fair. You may have seen the posters all over campus. The event will run from 8 a.m. until 1 p.m. on Wednesday, April 10th. It will be in the plaza in front of the sub. Since it's April, there's always a chance for rain, so in case of bad weather, the event will just move inside to the ballroom on the top floor of the sub. I sat down this week with a couple of our sophomore nursing students to talk about what the fair has to offer and what it takes to put such an event together. So kind of give me an idea of when you started preparing, some of the things that when did you start talking about putting it on and some of the things that you needed to do? How long has it been?
Probably February. I mean, we knew we got the assignment in January, but kind of we get serious about it into February because we have to make posters. There's like more than 30 groups of about 5 members, and each of us have a booth and a topic we have to research and put together.
So a few weeks, but still kind of nice. Yeah. Now, what are your topics?
Mine is personal response of the active shooter.
Okay, how did you come up with that?
They give us the topics, but we contact Homeland Security, and right now with all this big thing, the faculty actually had like an in-service with the police up here. He did a big in-service on it, so that kind of helped us with our idea.
And I have poison control, and we're gonna have all kinds of brochures and examples. For example, we're gonna have a blue Gatorade and a Windex, to compare other stuff.
Well, that's something that you write to a child. It looks exactly the same.
Yeah.
So is that the goal? Is to try to not only provide information, but kind of try to find practical applications as well?
Yes, in normal life, just everyday life.
Got it. So how does that translate to Homeland Security?
I mean, as we see all these events happening here, it's just being aware, your awareness of your surroundings and everything you do. Just coming into school, you have to be aware of different. And, we kind of give examples. We have brochures on what a victim would look like and, how their demeanor is and things like that.
Yeah, there's never a stereotype, but to do the best you can.
Yes.
Nice. What are some of the other booths that you guys have available? What are some of the other things that are going on?
We have gun safety, first aid, child abuse, one on street drugs, elder abuse.
The Mothers Against Drunk Driving, immunizations, and different schedules for people, women's health. and screening processes to help people be aware of diseases before, they get there. And then also there's going to be a blood drive held. And, we want everybody to participate that is 18 and up, just bring a driver's license.
Got it. You have to be not sick and good general health.
Yes.
Got it.
And they'll have plenty of questions you have to, go through before they'll let you. So.
Yeah, you're right, they do. I lost my question. Where'd it go? Oh, part of the process I know sometimes is like some basic health screenings as well. Are you guys planning on doing that sort of thing? Blood pressure check?
There is like a heart health booth and some different booths, and I think some of them are doing, like blood pressures, or I don't know if they're going to go as far as like blood sugar checks, stuff like that.
Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. So I was that's one of those questions I'll probably go ahead and ask.
Yes.
So how do you think this, I know it's a class project and obviously there's that part of you guys getting experience, but how do you see this being able to help students and even outside community members that come in? What are some of the ways you think that helps?
Well, like if we have like a patient somewhere and whenever we start working, we can refer them to these kinds of places.
Oh, I hadn't even thought about that.
Yeah, it helps with referrals, and not only just the students here get to come, but we can invite our family, anybody, in the community can come and just to go around and see different ideas, because some of these topics we would have never thought about making a booth about, but then when you start researching it, it is a needed, area, so.
And it's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
everybody
it is
kind of
fun.
goofs around. And
it's relaxed and laid back.
So some serious topics, but at the same time it's enjoyable.
Yes.
Okay. So if you get the chance Wednesday morning, stop by the plaza and check out all of the great information that's going to be available at this year's health fair. That's all for this week's edition of Valley News. For more on what's happening each week around the Valley, check out the news section at the bottom of our homepage, our Facebook page at facebook.com/Trinity Valley Community College, or follow us on Twitter at TVCC News. Thank you for joining us for another week of Valley News, brought to you by the Cardinal Broadcasting Network. I'm Jennifer Hannigan.